It has a low melting point between 26 and 28. It's a very low melting point. It's 100% of butter. And here, no flavor, no color, nothing. So why should we make this? This helps us for chocolatiers and ice cream makers to add butter without taste, because if they want to make chocolate ice cream or banana ice cream or pistachio ice cream, they want the butter fat, because otherwise you cannot call it cream ice cream. There's a legislation around that, roomijs. There's a legislation around that. That means also that you need a certain content of butter fat. You can use cream, but by using 1 liter of cream, you're only using 400 grams of butter. The rest is water. That's not a problem, because you need liquid based on milk. There are several possibilities, but you could make ice cream with water and concentrated butter, with sugar, with dextrose, with glucose, with some eggs, to make ice cream. The advantage of this product is that the mouthfeel of your ice cream is much better than using another another concentrate or classical butter. The mouthfeel is totally different because the melting point is very low, and you're using per gram, 100 grams is 100 grams of fat. There's no extra water in it. You're using the fat that you need. How did Frank explain how he made that? No?
Because naturally it has this color?
No. It's by steam. With steam they take out all the flavor and also all the color. You have the white butter. It's a niche product, but we see certainly in Italy, more and more in Spain, that this application, because we put the picture of ice, maybe we have to change it, because we don't call it ice cream butter, because we see in Italy there are more chocolatiers who are using this than all those famous ice cream makers. Because the same story, you saw me how I made the ganache. And some of them add extra butter for the texture, for the taste, for the mouthfeel. But at the moment that you add these kind of stuff, you have too much butter taste. You need a mouthfeel. This helps you by adding pure fat, no water. They are afraid of water, the AWV value of fillings is very important, certainly for those who are doing the export to Asia, whatever. You need a shelf life of minimum 3, 4, 5 months for a filling, so water, they will use things like that. Technically, you can do it also, not really with this croissant butter, because it takes maybe longer to enjoy your chocolate, but this takes immediately the flavor of chocolate higher than the fat of butter. So for ice cream makers and for chocolatiers. So if you are selling this in your country, this is the best way to visit not the industrials, the ice cream makers who are having those cooking machines where they make the appareil, the filling, and to say, okay, what are you using today? Or classical butter? Try this, just to see how it works. Just let them try, because the explanation is always too difficult. It looks not really sexy. But for those who are really know their business, they know the recipes, let them try, let them play with it.
And why not for industries?